Derby County are in the market for a centre-half with pace, according to Paul Warne post-game after Stockport County. And is Elkan Baggott the player who could fit that ilk? Ipswich Town's 21-year-old central defender is a player who is potentially on Paul Warne's radar as per reports over the last few days. And in this video, we're going to go through where he might fit in and what he has done in his career so far at Derby County. And is he going to be the man that Derby County need? Now, obviously, Derby County do have sort of a lack of quality in the centre-half positions, in my opinion, with the standouts, in my opinion, being Cashin, Nelson and Niambi. I think after that, you've got Jake Rooney, who's a little bit of a drop-off, and then I think Sonny Bradley is the other one who probably fits into the mould of that position, but in my opinion, isn't necessarily what we want to be fielding heading into the Championship. But now we're going to take a look into Elkan Baggott and we'll go through the squad depth and how he will fit into the squad in a minute. But before we do that, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below to stay tuned for all of my latest Derby County, EFL Championship and League One content heading your way. And let's get into the video. So kindly, Jacob Hackett did share an article linking us to Indonesian international Elkan Baggott, and I think it could be a good deal for Derby County. Now, we spoke in previous days about Zetterstrom, the goalkeeper, and David Ozu from Crystal Palace, a midfielder. Ozu may have signed by the time you're watching this video, but I'm filming it all on Friday. And I think we are definitely in the market for centre-backs. Paul Warne's made that clear. We do need centre-backs. We need some pace in that back three or back two, whatever we do decide to play. And now, I'm not saying Baggott is that man with pace. I'm not saying that in the slightest. I don't know much about his game. I've not seen much of what he can and can't do, but he certainly is a player who could develop very well under Paul Warne. Now, if you don't know who he is, this is Elkan Baggott. Ipswich Town, I believe he signed until 2025 there, so that is going to be an interesting conversation down at Ipswich. He's 21 years old, born in October of 2002, currently contracted to Ipswich Town, is an Indonesian international with 22 caps for his national side, scoring the 2 goals at just 21 years old. That is a really impressive feat. Doesn't matter what nation you're playing for. Even if it's San Marino, playing for your national team is absolutely mega. Now, if we do look at his career so far, he's played for 5 clubs. He's played for Gillingham, Bristol Rovers, Kings Lynn Town, Ipswich Town and Cheltenham Town. He's made 62 appearances, 5,109 minutes in those appearances, 6 goals scored, 1 assist, 7 yellow cards and no red cards, which I think is absolutely really good going for a central defender. Like 7 yellows in 62 appearances, in my opinion, is really good. It's if you have not done so already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, turn on that notification bell and smash the like button on this video. Then while you're down there, let me know your thoughts on any of the potential signings coming to Derby County over the next few weeks. Let me know your thoughts on where you think Derby County may finish this upcoming Championship campaign, and I'll let you now get back to the video. Just under 1 every 10 games, obviously, because there's not 6. But you know what I mean. I'm not being a, what's her name? You know I'm on about, that pundit that always moans. I'm not being her, but it's pretty much 1 yellow card every 10 games or so. And I think he's done terrifically well to have a record like that as a centre-back, because you often get caught in those 50-50 spaces where you could wipe someone out, have those tactical fouls that you've got to make to protect your team and protect leads and things like that. And I think he's done fairly well. Now, if we do look a bit further into his career, he's only made 7 appearances for Ipswich Town, scoring a goal in 1 of them. He's made 29 appearances for Gillingham with 3 goals, 14 appearances for Bristol Rovers, 1 goal, 1 assist, 7 appearances for Kings Lynn, 4 for Ipswich's under-18s and 1 for Cheltenham Town. I think he could be a really, really good player for Derby County. Obviously, he isn't a player who fits into that category of versatile. He's just a centre-back based on how transfer market has placed him in the games he's played. And obviously, you know where that makes him fit. It makes him fit into that back three, potential back four depending on how things go for Derby County. And I think he'd take the place of Darren Robinson. I do think we're going to see Darren Robinson go out on loan. I think we're going to see similar for Dejon Brown. And maybe even for Tyrese Forner as well, but we'll have to see how that one does progress over the course of the next few weeks. As I'm recording this on the 19th, no one's gone out, no one's come in since Ibu Adams, so it's going to be really interesting to see how that one does develop. In my opinion, I don't think Bradley is a first-choice centre-half for us. I think I'm going to have to adjust this depth chart heading into future videos. I think Niambi is going to be part of the central defence group, and I think Bradley is going to be in that second string of the back three, essentially. I think Bradley has something to offer. I just think he's not quite the player he used to be, and I think we do have to sort of move with the times and progress our team and progress our back four, back five, whatever we decide to play with some very important players, because they are, in my opinion, the most important areas on the pitch. Obviously, you've got the talk of Osborne. Where's he going to play? Is it midfield, left wing back? He played in midfield against Stockport today, so that one's going to be interesting to look at. And if we do look at the type of deal this would be, it would be a loan spell. Probably 12 months, similar to the likes of Ozzo and other deals we've done in the past. Similar to those deals that we've done in the past. And I think it could be a really, really good deal for Derby County and for Paul Warne to give us an opportunity to properly assess the centre-back market over the course of the next year, but also having an option that can take over from an Erin Cashin, a Curtis Nelson, a Ryan Niambi, a Sonny Bradley, a Craig Forsyth. I think it's important that you have those options. Obviously, you do have Jake Rooney, who's in that back five as well, and I'm not sure how Paul Warne views him. Obviously, last season started the season really, really well, and then picked up that horrific ACL injury, which kept him out up until like 2 weeks ago when we played Matlock. I think it was 2 weeks ago, a week ago, whenever it was. And I think Jake Rooney could do a job for Derby County in the Championship, but we're going to have to see how that one does progress with Paul Warne. He may not think he can, and that's obviously Paul Warne and Richie Barker, Matt Hamshaw. It's their decisions to make. But I just really hope we do keep hold of Jake Rooney in the long term, because I do think he will be a very impressive centre-half come the end of his career. Now, obviously, with the signing of Elkan Baggott, that would obviously open the door for potential players to go out. I think a lot of the signings we're bringing in now, as much as they're for depth, it also opens the door for players to leave. I think at the moment, as of recording this, I think we have 5 or 6 slots for senior registration. Under 21s, I believe, don't get registered, and I believe goalkeepers don't get registered. So I believe we're on about 18 senior outfielders. It might be 19, but I believe that's where we are about. So it's going to be really interesting to see how that one progresses, because obviously you want the best possible 25 you can get. You also want versatility. You want youngsters who are able to get themselves in the squad. But if you obviously look at a squad now, you've got 20 players in a matchday squad in the Championship with the 9 substitutes. So it is going to be interesting to see how Paul Warne does deal with that one. Obviously, with the likes of Dejon Brown and Connor Washington, Jake Rooney, Darren Robinson, all those players are going to be wanting to play minutes. And are they going to play minutes at Derby County, or are they going to have to go elsewhere? That's probably something we're going to look at in another video. There will probably be a video out later on today, or will have been earlier today, about the friendly this week. I think there's 2 this week, so keep your eyes peeled for that. And we will do a depth video probably on Sunday. Sunday, which will be, what will it be, 29th maybe? 29th. I think it'll be the 29th. We'll have a squad depth video where we'll go through all the transfers that have happened so far. And we'll discuss the friendlies so far, looking ahead towards the next bunch of friendlies and obviously the start of the season with Blackburn Rovers. And then we'll get into looking into the Championship and League One campaigns. So make sure, if you have not done so already, you hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and smash the like button as well. Let me know your thoughts of any of the potential signings down in the comment section, and I'll catch you in my next video. Make sure to go and find me on TikTok, pictured here, and Twitter, pictured here. These are the places where I'll keep you all up to date with all my upcoming videos and my thoughts and feelings around the Formula 1 and football weekend.